Hi everyone, thanks for dropping by my YouTube channel today and checking out this final test video on Rick's QuadraFire brand Pellet Stove Controller. The controller model is a TASSB-93V.12A. This is one that Rick sent me because he was having problems with it. I've had it on my bench, I've done some troubleshooting on it, and I've replaced a few components, so now's the time to do final test. So, okay Google, start a 10-minute timer.
Okay, 10 minutes. Starting now.
So let me turn everything on and we'll start a timer within the controller itself. And we'll use Google to tell me how long that was. So it's connected to my tester. My tester will power the controller. It also has 4 lights that simulate different items on your pellet stove. The igniter, the combustion fan, the auger motor, and the convection or room fan. On this model controller, we will not see the convection or room fan come on. That is controlled by a switch within the stove itself. I also have a temperature simulator, a thermocouple simulator that I've set to type K, and it's currently set to 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and I have a thermostat which is currently calling for heat. So if we leave it this way for a little bit of time after powering up, about 2 minutes 15 seconds, we should see the auger motor be shut off by the controller. So that's basically the controller looking at the temperature that's coming in, and since it's not changing, I'm not changing it, it's still at 73 degrees, it will say something's wrong and it will shut off the auger from driving more pellets into the fire pit. All the while though, it will maintain the igniter on. So the igniter on stays on for a little bit more time. I've got a couple things noted on the controller itself. I've tested the red and green lights that are on the side of the panel here. One of them, the green light, comes on at 200 degrees Fahrenheit. The red light comes on at 1100 degrees Fahrenheit. The auger should shut itself off at about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. We'll see that shortly. The element will shut itself off at about 8 minutes and 25 seconds. And the combustion fan, if left in this mode, will shut itself off after about 9 minutes. So I'm just waiting for the auger to shut itself off here, and then we'll go on to the next step of our testing. Alright, so we just saw the auger light shut itself off. Okay Google, how much time remains on the timer?
7 minutes and 42 seconds to go.
So the situation we're at now is the 2 minute and 15 second timer has elapsed. The temperature set point is at 74 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a warm room. The thermostat is calling for heat. We have the igniter that's trying to ignite the pellet load that's been dumped into the fire pot during the first 2.5 minutes of time, and we got the combustion fan trying to make sure that we have fresh air coming into the fire pit and exhausting any fire or smoke fumes. So if I go ahead and I ramp up the temperature to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, we'll see that the green light on the end of the controller will come on. So let me go ahead and ramp that up, and 120, 150, and we're just, there we go. As we did that, we see the green light come on the controller. But we also see that the auger motor has started dropping pellets into the fire pit one more time, but the igniter has shut itself off. So we're at 208 degrees, which means we have a fire that's probably warm enough to sustain itself, and we're going to start feeding pellets into it again. As we increase the temperature, we'll get up to 1100 degrees Fahrenheit, and we'll see the red light on the end of the controller come on. So let's see if we can see that happen. And there it is, we see the red light is on. So we see all of that part of the controller is functional. The thing that we can check on now is we know that the temperature of the fire is greater than 1100 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's quite hot. The room should be warming up. As the room warms up, the thermostat will open, causing the auger to stop feeding pellets. That will cause the fire to roar a little bit less and be cooler, and the whole room will start cooling a bit. Cooling to the point where once again the thermostat will call for heat, and the auger comes back on, drops more pellets into the fire pit, and the fire roars a little bit more until it reaches a high temperature and the room heats to the point where the thermostat opens up again and the auger stops dropping pellets. That scenario will keep happening until either the hopper runs out of pellets or the user just plain shuts off the stove using the thermostat by asking for a cool room. So there we have it, Rick. Your controller is once again fully functional. I'm ready to send that back to you. I want to thank you very much for sending it to me for repairs. I appreciate that. And to all of you other QuadraFire owners and viewers out there, if this video was of interest to you, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you happen to have any questions about this controller or one like it or one of your own, feel free to leave comments in the comment section of this video, or locate my contact information in the video description just below this video. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate it very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.